Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Freelancer. My name is Marlo, and we are working our way through the story of this game. And last time we were here, we just finished a story mission. We just got the jump access codes to visit other systems in the Liberty controlled area of space. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go visit another system, specifically a system where we should be able to earn more money pretty quickly.
This is Battleship Missouri. You are cleared for launch. Good luck out there.
Bounty Hunters Gold 5-4. Stand by. I'm scanning your cargo bay.
All right, we're still in our
You've got nothing here I'm looking
Patriot Light fighter here. So we're going to go to the Texas jump gate and go to the Texas system.
Doc.
On the way, I'll tell you a little bit about the Texas system. The New York system it's kind of the, the rich people part of Liberty Space. The Texas system, on the other hand, is definitely kind of the working class area of the country, of the space country. And a lot of industrial work goes on there, and in fact, a lot of the members of Liberty Rogues and the Xenos come from, disenfranchised and disgruntled and otherwise disillusioned members of the society in the Texas system. So
Entering queue.
it's a little bit rougher, and it's actually also where the highest paying missions in Liberty Space are to be found. It's kind of the hardest area in Liberty Space, and so we are going to try to do some missions here to earn money a little bit faster, to get to the next story mission a little bit faster. Hopefully we're able to do them. I think we should be fine, but we do need to upgrade our shield as soon as uh-oh, and we've got members of the Outcasts here, and as you can see, a couple of shots was all that it took to kind of take our shields down. We're gonna run for it and hope that we can find a better shield on the planet. That's a lot of outcasts to be taking on, and those ships definitely outclass the ship that we're in. We really need to upgrade this shield if we possibly can. So we're gonna get to the planet and land on the planet. This is Planet Houston. Again, using names of old Earth, which you'll see in almost all of the various house systems. Sorry if you can hear my dog. I think the dog hears me when I'm talking into the microphone and thinks that I, must be talking to her. After all, no one else is in the room. Alright, let's dock with the planet. See if we can upgrade our equipment a little bit.
Acknowledged. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
If I can afford to, and if they have a better thruster available, I'll probably upgrade that as well. Alright, this is the first time we've landed on this planet, so we'll watch the animation, the landing animation. Excuse me. All the planets have their own unique landing animation. There are a couple of space stations that have one as well. Some of the really big ones that I think we'll see one at least during the story mode. Let's go check the ship dealer. I think it's the exact same ships that were on Planet Manhattan. Yes, that's correct. Now we could potentially upgrade to this ship, but I don't know that it is an upgrade, honestly. I mean, it's got better armor, but it's got fewer guns. I think I like having more guns. Let's stick with this ship. Alright, let's go to the equipment dealer here and see if please have better shields. Nope. But they do have a better thruster, which we cannot afford. Excellent. Alright. Well, good talk, everybody. Let's go to the bar and see if we can find a mission Alright, these missions are going to be significantly harder. Difficulty 2. Let's see if we can have one. Okay, Xeno ships, that's probably something we could do. Now see, this is a mission where we'll be joined by our support units. So in other words, we'll have some help. So that's a good candidate until we can upgrade it a little bit better. Okay, this is difficulty 3. And we will have some help. That's another good candidate. How many other missions are there on this board? Oh wow, there's a lot of missions here. I tell you what, let's try. How's this one here? See, this kind of annoys me because they don't tell you who the person that you're looking for works for. And this happens sometimes where you have to accept the mission. You don't know who the mission is against. It might be a faction that you don't really want to have angry with you, but they don't really tell you in some of these missions. Most of the descriptions will tell you, but not all of them. That has always bothered me. But there's nothing you can really do about that. Alright, let's take this mission. We know it's against the Liberty Rogues. We know that we're going to have some help, but we're going to have to go it alone for a little bit. So we're going to take this job, and we're going to launch to space. Oh, we have to go all the way back down the jump hole, the trade lane, back near the jump gate.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1.
Which is fine.
This is Planet Houston. Planetary docking cleared. Good flying.
Alright.
Enemy ships will be at the mission waypoint. See the nav map for further details.
I often will fly around in kind of engine kill mode, in Newtonian flight mode, because it's a little faster during times when I don't really feel like using the cruise engines, especially because the destination is so far away. The nice thing is if you do that, all you have to do is scroll up on the mouse wheel just a little bit, and your engines kick back on. Of course, you will go back down to speed 80, but a lot of times it's better to do that for combat purposes when you're in a fighter against other fighters. Now, if you're against larger ships or stationary targets, you know, engine kill or inertial flight, Newtonian flight, might be better. But against fighters, I generally find having your engines on makes things a little easier. So we're gonna fly out to this waypoint. As soon as we detect the ships, we're gonna drop out of cruise drive because we can't shoot while we're in cruise drive. But yeah, you'll probably just hear me refer to Newtonian flight as engine kill mode. I want to say that's how people used to refer to it on the forums back when the forums were, you know, active. The original forums were active.
When I'm done with you, there won't be anything left to ID. Enemy ships in range. We're painting them so you can ID them easily.
Alright. We can handle these guys. We want to avoid missions against the outcasts that were trying to kill us when we first got into the system, because those ships are a little more than we could probably handle based on what we have right now. Now, if we had a class 3 shield on our ship, which is the maximum this particular ship can take, I wouldn't be worried about the outcast. But right now, the best we can find is a class 2 shield, and well, it's just not as good. It doesn't take as much damage, so it's tougher. Fortunately, now that we have all of our guns upgraded to kind of the maximum class that we can take, it's the enemy ships go down a little faster. So if we can dodge some of their fire. going down really fast. When you've got another ship firing at you, a lot of the time, just hitting your thrusters and turning a little bit is enough of a move to, you know, throw off the enemy's aim. It doesn't take much. You don't have to make very big moves, because if you do that, I mean, you'll dodge things, sure, but you're, you know, also making things harder on yourself. Because you're taking your aim off of whatever it is that you're shooting at. Now, our firing capacity, that's the yellow bar down there that you see dropping as we shoot. We can't fire all four of our guns.
We show area as clear. Good job.
Huh.
Mission commission out.
Well, that help never showed up, did it? Yeah, you can't fire all four of your guns in this ship for a terribly long period of time.
Dock.
So,
Denied. Destination is too far. Go to.
you know, I do have a tendency to fire continuously, but you do want to watch that, because, you know, you're not going to get the full benefit of your guns, especially when you have the maximum guns that you can install on a particular ship. There are times it's actually better to install a gun that's maybe a class down from the maximum, so that you can that doesn't use as much power, so you can maintain your fire rate longer, if that's, you know, how you like to play. So, but the ships are pretty customizable to a large extent. I mean, obviously, it's, you know, you can't customize everything, but you can customize a lot, and on your ships. And if, you know, if what you want to do can't be done on your ship, usually there is a ship that will allow you to do it. Sorry, I'm gonna get something cut on my throat. Let me take a drink of water here. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the planet. And let's see, how close are we right now to our next mission? Okay, we're at 19,000, and we've got to get to almost 25,000 to get to the next story mission. So, probably another couple of missions will get us there. Just for fun, let's land on the battleship.
Dock.
We'll see if they have any fun missions for us, and maybe they'll have a little bit better equipment. It's hard to say. There really aren't very many places to dock in this system.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 1.
I could take you to the other systems, I suppose, but the missions aren't any better, and I don't want to, you know, waste your time or abuse your patience by making you, you know, watch me have to do even more of these things. Alright, so we've picked up some equipment, more than likely. Well, what did we pick up? Okay, a couple of missile launchers. That's nice. Let's sell them. Hopefully we should be able to afford to upgrade our shields, or excuse me, our thruster. I sincerely hope. Okay, we can get a deluxe thruster, or excuse me, a heavy thruster for $5,000. It's better than the deluxe thruster. I think there's only one level of thruster above this one. Pretty sure. Is there not a... Nope, still can't get a better shield than the one we have now. That's annoying. Alright, we're going to sell this thruster, and we're going to purchase the deluxe. It's going to use most of our money. We'll probably use this particular thruster probably until we're about halfway through the game, so it's probably worth it. Alright, let's look at the job boards again. Not as many jobs this time. Alright, this one's worth $31.50. Okay, we have to capture this guy. I tell you what, let's see if anybody else is offering a job just for fun. Okay, three of these people are offering jobs. Usually they're a little different than the jobs that are on the job board. I mean, they're not very different in nature, but they're not the same jobs that are on the job board. Alright, this one's 3,000 to kill a group of outcast ships. Don't think so. Outcast ships are going to be tough for us right now. 2,300. Yeah, to kill some Xenos. I mean, that's not bad, but we can make more money. 2,750 for a group of Xenos. Again, I think we're going to decline. Tell you what, let's try this mission that's 3,150. It's a difficulty of 4, but I think we can probably do it. We have to capture this guy. Or no, excuse me, we have to just kill this particular guy. We just kill this one guy. So, if necessary, we can target his ship, take him out, and then get the heck out of there and dodge whoever, you know, he has with him. So, let's take the job and launch to space. Okay, this one's a little bit closer. Thank goodness. I
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is
don't really
Battleship
like it when the
Mississippi.
missions are far
You're
away.
cleared
It
for
just
launch.
kind of
Good
wastes
luck out
time.
there.
You know, another minor annoyance with the job system
Your
that I
target can
have.
be found at the mission waypoint. Refer to the nav map for specific instructions.
Yeah, another annoyance, a little small annoyance I have with the job system in this game is that
Liberty Police, Omicron 15,
you,
Freelancer, Alpha
you don't know where the
1-1.
mission is until
I'm
after
scanning
you've
your
already
cargo
accepted
for
it.
contraband.
And if you abort
There's
the
nothing
mission,
here I want.
you actually lose some reputation with the faction that hired you. So it's kind of too late at that point, which is kind of annoying. I wish they would tell you, you know, how far away the thing is, or you know, you knew you were guaranteed to get paid more, for example, for missions that were further away, took longer to get to. That would be nice as well, but it's just not the case. Just not the case. So, but you know, what can you do? Game's not perfect. It's pretty close, but it's not perfect. I'm actually hoping, this looks like a debris field ahead of us. I'm hoping that this mission will actually take place in that debris field, because that will make combat a little easier for us, because the enemies will end up shooting pieces of debris sometimes when they're trying to shoot us, which is always a pleasant thing. If it's not in the debris field, we'll just have to live with it. You can't get too far away from the waypoint. If you do, it will count as aborting the mission. I don't know exactly how far it is that you can get away, but if you start to get too far away, the little mission commission guy that, you know, talks to you up here in the left-hand corner, he pops up and tells you to, you know, get back in there. So if you get too far away, yeah, so if you hear that, you should, you know, kind of head back towards it. But yeah, if you hear that, you're getting a little too far away. But if you do get really too far away, the mission will end, and you'll take
We read that your primary target's not there. Keep fighting until we can pick it up again. You're not getting the boss. No way, no how.
You will take the reputation hit. So, a lot of times I like to fire, you know, on that first pass, but if you got too many ships coming at you, it's a great way to take some unnecessary damage. So sometimes it's better to just dodge and catch them on the turn. But we're doing a decent job dodging right now.
You're no match for me.
Alright, there's David Allen. That's the guy we want, so we're going to target him. And we're not going to worry about this other guy. I'm going to dodge a little bit. Sorry if you're getting motion sickness from watching me do this. But, yeah. Ooh, he's got a turret that faces to the rear, and, these guys aren't too bad. I think we can probably afford to stick around and kill them. You know, it's not entirely a matter of survival. It's also kind of a business proposition as well. I mean, damage to your ship does cost money to repair, and weapons that might get blown off of your ship certainly cost money to replace.
Mission commission out.
So, you know, you can end up losing money on a mission that you complete. I have definitely done missions where I bit off more than I could chew, and kind of came back with like a sliver of hull points left, and had lost a weapon or two, and you know, I was going backwards on that deal. It's not what you want to do. So, you know, you don't want to die, but you know, it's also, like I say, you're doing this for money, and you gotta look at the economics of it. All right, this guy's almost down. Since he's the last one, we'll just go ahead and take him out. Got him. Tractor in anything he happens to have. And then we'll hit the solars. Button, the filter on our HUD, and then we'll just select the planet, autopilot back to it. Now let's see, how close are we now? We're pretty close. Pretty close. As you can see, the Liberty Rogues hate our guts. That last little bar actually will never fill in. This is as bad as someone cannot like you. Outcasts also don't like us because they're allies with Liberty Rogues. The Xenos don't like us because we've killed some of them and because we're very friendly with the Lawfuls. You know, the security force and the Navy and the police and such as that. So, yeah. So, you know, these things are affecting our reputation, and that's, you know, how it works. But like I say, our reputation will get hijacked at a certain point. So, now, did we collect anything of any value? Okay, we got a couple of guns. That's actually very helpful. A missile, nothing much there, and a few little odds and ends. Okay, that's positive. That's positive. We're going to switch back to manual flight because the docking ring on the planet is over here. It would be nice if you could dock at other points on planets other than the docking ring, but, well, the game just doesn't allow for that. No planetary landings in this game. Again, I would recommend a game like Evocron Mercenary if that's what you're kind of looking for in a space game. It is very much a sim in almost every sense of that word. We might do an LP of that game one of these days. But for now, let's land at the planet, sell these guns, and see where that gets us.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
And we'll skip this animation as soon as we can. And, alright, let's go sell these things and see if this helps us. As far as, well, obviously it will help us. It gets us a little bit of the way there. Not just a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Alright, how close does that get us? Alright, we're still a good 5,000 credits off, which at this rate is going to be another 2 missions, I would think. Yeah, because we can't get any missions here that are, you know, 3,000 is going to be about the limit. So, I tell you what I'll do, because otherwise you're just going to end up watching, you know, kind of the same thing over and over again. So, I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to do a couple more missions, and in the next episode, we'll be ready to go start the story up again. So, until then, well, have fun.